What food should you take to have a quality of the sleep improved? I would say it's the same answer for most questions here, but I would still stick to the question, to the topic here, that is sleep. If you want to sleep better, first we have to avoid certain things, then we have to add certain things. It's like two process going hand in hand. It's not like you do one thing and it becomes better, and you do this thing and it becomes worse. It has to happen together to improve it very much quickly than you can expect. It will happen very much quicker because only when you do these two things together, you will actually notice how much it differs the quality of your sleep as well as the quality of your life. Because food, sleep, or like two main resources that by which the body is operating in a better way. If any of these two things are misaligned or not in a proper condition, there are maximum chances that you will face misalignment in your health and in your life in a lot of ways, not just in a numberable ways, but a lot of things can come together in this one, because these two are the source of this life to exist properly. If these two are disturbed, everything else that this thing does disturbs too. So let's dive in. The answer is, okay, I said to avoid this thing, to add these things. What to avoid first? So the things I would ask you to avoid are three main things: sugar, milk or milk-based products. It be any product, that is fine. It should be avoided. Then that is the third one. It's heartbreaking for a lot, but I would say non-veg, meat, or any form of meat. You can ask chicken, mutton, beef, extra. There's no limit to it, but still there is a limit for this body, so you cannot eat this. So it's not like you have to stop it immediately, but if you are in need for any health urgencies, any health related problems you're facing in the last few years or for at least for months, if you avoid these three things completely, you make it zero. Only if you can make it, because these three things are very much addictive, very much needed for the cravings, because anything you like to eat is based on these three things. Mostly I'm saying for non-veg eaters, there is a maximum chance that you are craving to eat a non-veg food any time of the week, any time of the day. I would say non-veg is an addictive thing. I'm not sure about the milk because I'm not a milk person. Because I was a non-veg person, I know for sure how it works. So non-veg is addictive. It tastes good because the tastes are being made by the masalas. That is the vegetarian thing. The non-veg itself, by itself, it doesn't taste that much good. So you have to consider that. Then there is milk, right? So the milk is not a proper food for humans. You might ask, you're getting calcium extra from milk, but it's not actually happening. The same goes with egg too, because as in non-veg, everything is a non-veg. I wouldn't limit anything. So non-veg is egg included in non-veg, that should be avoided. Then milk, then sugar. Sugar is it's a direct calorie. It's just a empty capsule of energy. There's nothing in it. When you take sugar, you just are taking some direct glucose to your body. So it goes up, but the sugar doesn't give you more than that. The empty energy cannot function in your body because your body needs nutrients. It not only needs energy, but nutrients, micronutrients, all that kind of stuff is not present in sugar. In fact, it's very much lacking in sugar, because when you take a sugary food, the energy is full, and the body doesn't take anything beyond that point, because it has to digest to get that energy. But when you put sugar, it doesn't do the digestion process. It's actually sugar. It's already sugar. It gets to your blood very quick, very fast. Unless you are facing any dizziness or any emergency situations in your life. I mean, you're going out, you don't have much to carry, and you might feel hungry all the time. In such cases, I would say sugar is a fine food. Like, in the sense, it's not healthy again, but it's okay. It's okay when you are in remote places and you need some spike of energy at times. I would say it's fine. But otherwise, I would really say, if you are facing any sleep disorders, don't take these three things: sugar, milk, non-veg of any kind. So here you're avoiding these things. So what are the things that we should add to your life? Fruits. That's it. Any fruit that you like, just add it, you're good to go. Why fruits? Because when you are taking fruits, I'm not limiting to a particular fruit. Oh, take this will give you sleep. No, I'm trying to improve the overall quality of your life rather than giving you, a particular medicine. It's pointless, right? When you need to repair the whole thing, it's pointless to repair a particular thing. When you repair the whole thing gets repaired. It's not only the engine that gets repaired, it's a whole thing. It's the fuel that gets repaired, it's the carburetor that's going to get repaired, it's the liver, it's the kidneys, and almost everywhere it's going to affect. So I would rather go for that than focusing on a single thing, right? So why fruits, you might ask? The answer is pretty simple. It is the easiest form of energy that the human body can absorb, because when you are taking fruits, it's completely 3 hours, around 3 hours the process. It goes inside your body and it gets digested within like 3 hours. The quickest the human form can ever digest. When you're taking a non-veg food or anything that has a meat, it takes like 48 hours to completely get out of your body minimum, and it can take up to 7 days as maximum to get completely flushed out of your body. Non-veg does that. It's just as it is. I'm not a vegetarian guy who's trying to force people to be a vegetarian or something like that. I'm not against non-vegetarians. Just the body is not made for it. It's just a human mind that has created some equations to digest this non-veg food. Otherwise, you're not capable of digesting this non-veg food. It is that simple, that straight. I'm not into any rational reasons or any indirect reasoning that the creature is being killed or anything as such. I'm not going into that. That's simple. It's the body, and the body is not fit for that. Let's keep it that way. So yeah, you have the answer. You might ask how to eat, when to eat, and all that. You eat anytime you want, how much ever you want. In fact, you have to eat a lot of fruits to replace the mainstream foods. So let's say you are taking a bowl of rice. A bowl of rice is not equal to the bowl of a watermelon, because watermelon is completely of water. Almost all the fruits out there is completely of water. So in order to consider that way, to match a single bowl of rice, you have to take at least 3 bowls of watermelon or more maybe. So consider it that way and take a lot of fruits. You're good to go. You'll see effects in 1 week, and within like 1 week to 1 month, you'll start to see the whole difference, what and all it's affecting. You can even feel your skin is being more moisturized, watery, and healthy in every sense. So it's just about that. You can get healthy by just eating fruits. You don't have to take any specific fruit. You take everything. You take every fruit you like. You eat fruits. Even you can eat it in any form. You can put some masalas. You can put some salt. Just limit your salt. Don't go overboard on it, because I used to eat guava a lot with a lot of chili powder and salt on it. But in the process of doing so, let's consider I'm eating like 5 guavas. So that's the maximum chance I'll be taking a lot of salt. Salt, it modifies your blood pressure. So it's not. I won't say it's not healthy, but it's not. If it's in control, if it's in the right range, it's fine. You might ask again, what's the right range? Just take don't go more than 1 or 2 tablespoons per day. That should do. That's the overall food content. Otherwise, you're taking salt in your daily food any day. So I would ask you to limit the salt content. That should do a lot of betterment in the overall health improvement. And yeah, that's it. There's a lot of information I should share. Keep posted on this channel. See you then. Bye bye.